All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Nothing But the Truth's latest video on her channel. She just dropped the video in response to Jason's live stream from yesterday. We're actually going to check out Jason's live stream. We're not going to check out the whole thing. This man went live for like 5, 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. So we're probably going to react to parts of it, something like that. But I wanted to check out Nothing But the Truth's video because Jason was going off on Nothing But the Truth, going off on BSC TV, going off on myself. So let's get started, man. Let's check out Nothing But the Truth's video.
What's good, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I do want to react to Jason live because Jason is a psycho and he's a mental patient. All he did in that live last night was rebuttal, deflect, and gaslight his supporters. But I do want to talk about it because he mentioned my name. He reacted to my video. He really ain't say much, but got loud and mad and called me a B word. They called me a muggo. Like, Jason.
Yeah, I don't understand why Jason be calling all these women the B word, man. Like, not every single woman is a bitch. Like, I don't know why he just likes to call, or maybe he just does it for this side. Like, he keeps calling all the women bitches. Like, not all women are bitches. Like, I don't understand that, man.
You mad at me because your dick dry. Your supporters ain't gonna tell the truth, but I'm gonna tell the truth, Jason. There's something going wrong mentally and emotionally with your wife that you don't get her pussy wet. I'm not gonna go 7 months without giving my dude pussy.
Exactly, man. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. For your woman, your wife, girlfriend, partner, whatever that relationship is, for her not to give you pussy for 7 months, 7 months, not 7 days, not 17 days, not 70 days. We're talking about 7 months, man. How long is that, man? 7 times 30 days. That's like, it's like 200 days, man. 200 days, 7 months. There's got to be something wrong with your dick, man. You're not handling that pussy correctly. If she's not giving it to you for 7 months, there's something wrong with you.
Then he tried to deflect the situation and try to rebuttal and say, no, we had an accident. No, she had to come in surgery. No, I never said I didn't get pussy in 7 months. Even the people in his comment section got confused. They're like, hold on, I'm confused. I thought you said 7 months. This nigga did say 7 months. In his little diary of a black man. In his little diary of a man, black man. He said 7 months he didn't get no pussy. Then you try to deflect on your live, talk about it was the 7 months. I'm like, this nigga's a liar. Jason, stop mentioning me. You're the mental patient, man. This man is crying out for it.
I think Jason hasn't been getting pussy for 7 years. That's what I think it is, man. Not 7 months. I think he meant 7 years because the way he was acting, man, and you trying to tell me like, oh, I could have easily gotten pussy if I wanted to get pussy. You know how many women throw themselves at me. Like, come on, man. Like, pussy, having sex is just like eating, like drinking. If you're trying to tell me you can go 7 months without eating food or drinking water, come on, man. Like, cut it out, man. Something is wrong with you.
What the hell? This lady don't want your dick. Your wife for 7 years. My wife for 7 years. We've been married for 7 years. That's my wife. That's my wife. Nigga, y'all, why you keep yelling? Jason, why you keep yelling at the internet? Why you mad at me? He's talking about bitch. I'm like, this nigga mad as fuck because he got a dead dick over there. Ain't my problem. Shit. I'm like, why Jason so mad at me? He's talking about bitch. Nigga, your wife a bitch. Nigga.
And when he keeps saying like he keeps saying that he's with her for like 23 years, and I guess the last 7 months or whatever he hasn't had sex with her. But the way he keeps describing the relationship, it's not like he ain't really describing her like a wife. He's kind of explaining or describing her more like a piece of property. Like it's like as if she's like a piece of real estate and she hasn't been generating income for him for the last 7 months or something. Like, he's so frustrated, he's so angry about it. It's like, dude, that's a woman, all right? She's got feelings and shit. That's not a piece of property, man. Like, just because you were with her 23 years or whatever, it doesn't mean like she has to be like some kind of obedient slave to you or something. Like, it's just so weird the way he explains it. And I guess he uses the whole aggressive tone or whatever to get off on his supporters and subscribers, which, like I said, man, a lot of these folks are brainwashed.
And this nigga told his Walmart story like 5 times. Let me tell you what happened, right? It was Father's Day. I went to Walmart. I see my sister and a friend. She had a crush on me since she was 6 years old. So she like, why are you by yourself on Father's Day? You should be home. And I'm like, yeah. So she gave me this love and attention that my wife wasn't giving me. She had a crush on me since she was 6 years old. 6 years old, she had a crush on me. So, you know.
Jason tells this story several times because it's the easiest story to say, because he made it up, man. This man literally sat there, crafted this beautiful story. It's so easy for him to remember. He can't come on. He can't tell any other story. He can't tell about the stories about other women that throw themselves at him. He always comes back to that same Walmart story, his sister's friend. It's like the same old story. That's his like default go-to story because he made that shit up. In my opinion, I think he made all that shit up. He makes up all these stories. He wants to sit on here and tell you guys that he's like an OG gangster. He's, you know, he was part of the streets. I mean, I know he was probably in the streets. He probably got, you know, in trouble and shit like that. But I feel like people be exaggerating some of that crap. Like it might have been like a few things, but then he kind of over exaggerates it and makes it a little bit more, like he stretches it out to an extreme level, right? He always wants to give you guys that Hollywood edge, right? When you see these Hollywood movies or something like that, he always wants to get it more graphic.
No, she was cussing and pussing every time she see me. Because she was 6 years old when she had a crush on me. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, how many times you gonna say that? Then he talk about, we've been together for 23 years. That's my wife. That's my wife. That's my wife for 7 years. You're damn right.
Exactly. Like he kept saying my wife for 23 years. Is like, damn, man, it's just, she's a woman, man. She's not a piece of property. The way you keep describing her is like this is a piece of car or a piece of like a house that you own and you rent it out, and she hasn't been like generating money for you or something. Like it's not a property, man. She's a woman. She can have a change of heart after 20 years. Hello, that's why she ain't giving you pussy for 7 months, or more like probably got to be 7 years, man. It's probably been 7 years. He probably can't get pussy. He probably can't afford to buy pussy. So he sat there and created this beautiful story for you guys. He probably, if you get so much pussy, how come we ain't seen receipts? I want to see some receipts, man. You got receipts for everything else except that. Show some receipts, man. Show us that you got lots of women. Like you said, you got so many women hitting you up left and right saying, here, come here, Jason, get this pussy. I want to see that. I don't want to, well, there's that Walmart, my sister. Come on, man.
Get mad if I ain't getting no pussy. Well, hey, who fuck that is? That's your wife for 7 years. Ain't giving you no hot, trying to wait wild, wet and warm, always open pussy. This nigga got it cold with a big ass paint ball running through the fucking bedroom. He don't get no red light special, Jason. You keep jacking in that crusty, dirty ass Nike socks. Then he got a dusty talking about he washed it. You jacking in the sock that you keep in, you dirty ass nigga. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I laughed at your ass, Jason. I'm laughing at you. I'm not scared of y'all. Ain't nothing y'all can say about me that can piss me off. There's nothing that y'all can say about me. Y'all assume with the fact, there's nothing y'all can say. Y'all already say I'm single, I'm lonely, I'm a single mother. Shit, me, I ain't never been no single mother. I ain't never had to raise my...
I don't know, man. I don't really understand what kind of woman Jason likes. Because he keeps saying nothing but the truth, and all these other women with channels are all fat women, right? So which one is it? Do you like fat women, or you don't like fat women? You like skinny women? Because royalty is skinny, and you don't like royalty. So which one is it? Do you like skinny? Do you like fat? Do you like medium size? Like, what do you like, man? You like a small, petite? Which one is it? Because royalty ain't fat. Royalty's actually got some good curves on her. I mean, she looks pretty good, man. For a woman with 5 kids, she looks pretty darn good. And her mom actually looks pretty good, man. So which one is it? You don't like skinny one because you hate royalty, man. You hate royalty's guts. You talk about, like, all his channels on royalty. Like, this is why I said he got paid $500, you know, because it's not like you can talk about anything other than royalty. So, and if CJ So Cool, her ex-baby father, gave you $500, like, what was that for? Come on now, like, you can only assume that he's part of the agenda. He supports that train against royalty. Because all you do is talk about royalty. But I want to know, Jason, I want to know this, man. I really want to know this. Which one is it? Do you like skinny women or big women? Because you said nothing but the truth is a fat girl. You said Kiara's fat, but you don't like Royalty, and Royalty is skinny. So which one is it? I mean, at this point, you shouldn't even be deciding because you haven't had pussy for 7 months or 7 years.
Kids by myself. And no offense to the women who had to, but I was blessed not to. I'm just letting y'all know. Never had a birth by myself. Never had to go in the shelter. None of that shit. None of that shit. They take advantage, and I got my business behind me. You know, but anyways, back to the subject with Jason, man. Guess like everybody last night, he threw the word around of him being married to justify his reason of why he could talk shit about Royalty because Royalty and CJ wasn't married. Jason, you missing a point, Jason. The whole point is get your house in order. Get your relationship in order. Well, let me not say relationship. I'm married. All right, okay. Get your marriage in order. You know, get lubricant and wet naturally, not by your hands, because in the long run, you're gonna mess up something down there. Your wife for 7 years should not let you go 7 months without sex. You rebutted the situation he deflected last night and made an excuse for her. People ask you what was her excuse.
Man, I think the reason he ain't getting pussy is because she's probably a Royalty supporter, and she's like, my husband or my boyfriend, I don't know, I think he's married, right? She's probably like, this dude is a flunky. He's a straight up flunky. He's a bum. He sits on his ass all day long. Think about this. He went live yesterday. I don't know what's his normal time spent on these live streams, but this man went live for 5 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours talking about Royalty. Well, granted, he didn't talk about Royalty the whole time. He talked about me. He talked about nothing but the truth, Kiara, BSC TV. But he's got something against fat people, man. And I don't get it. Which one? You don't like fat or you don't like skinny? Because like I said, Royalty ain't fat. I mean, she's fat with the P, but not fat like that. But anyways, some people like it big. Some people like it skinny. Some people like short. Some people like curves, but which one do you like, man? I mean, at this point, you can't really decide because you ain't getting none.
You can't even answer that. People ask you, it's not normal for a wife to not get horny. You didn't even answer that. Because maybe 9 out of 10, you know your wife may be cheating on you. Since they want to troll me and say, I don't know anything about a marriage because I'm not married, but I know a lot of married people and I know a lot of married people follow me. So to all my married people, can you please answer this question? Would you go 7 months without giving your husband sex? Would you go 7 months without communicating with your husband on the reason why you don't want to give him sex? Well, how would you feel if your husband entertaining a chick that got a crush on him? Just answer this question. Just answer the question.
She didn't give him sex or pussy because she wants some real dick, man. After 7 months, there's got to be a real reason, man. There's got to be a real reason, man. 7 days, I can believe it. 17 days, 20 days, I can believe, okay, maybe there's something like he says, marital affair, marital issues, or whatever the big words he be using, right? The legal words that he got, because he likes to spin it off like he real street smart and all that. Like whichever word he be using, right? 20 days, I can believe that crap. But 7 months, anything more than 7 months, there's got to be something wrong with your package, man. Something is wrong with you. You ain't handling it like you used to handle it. She probably found somebody else to handle it way better. She ain't telling you.
To my married people, since I'm not eligible to answer it because I'm not married, would you go 7 months without giving your husband that gobble 3,000 hand stroker later or that wet thunderstorm 2,300? Would you go 7 months without doing that? But at the end of the day, Jason, you was a fool. You can call me whatever you want to call me. You don't know anything about me. You came to the internet crying like a bitch because you said your wife for 7 years and give you pussy in 7 months. Don't even want to touch you. What wife don't want to touch her husband? You discussed that.
Ooh, damn. Wow.
Lady, that's why it's disgusting for you to sit on a panel every night to drag a mother and her kids.
Damn, nothing but the truth is dropping them bars on Jason, man. Jason, man, just give it up, man. Just give it up at this point.
Entertaining a chick that got a crush on him. Just answer this question. Just answer the question to my married people, since I'm not eligible to answer it because I'm not married. Would you go 7 months without giving your husband that gobble 3,000 hand stroker later or that wet thunderstorm 2,300? Would you go 7 months without doing that? At the end of the day, Jason, you was a fool. You know, you can call me whatever you want to call me. You don't know anything about me. You came to the internet crying like a bitch because you said your wife for 7 years and give you pussy in 7 months. Don't even want to touch you. What wife don't want to touch her husband? You disgust that lady. That's why it's disgusting for you to sit on a panel every night to drag a mother and her kids. That shit disgusting to a real woman. You know, I used to say, why Jason White doesn't stop him from talking shit about royalty? That shit is disgusting because at the end of the day,
it is disgusting, man. And I don't understand this. And this is why I say, you know, this is why I say, like, I don't really believe that he's really a street dude. He might have spent some time on the street, but I don't think he's like, I don't think he's all that. Like, I don't think he is what he said he is, or the things, all these stories that he talks about, right? I don't think he is that guy. Like I said, he might have spent like some time on the street, but probably like a few days, few weeks, few months, something like that. But he really ain't that dude. Because I would think, again, I'm not an expert by any means. I mean, some of you guys might be more experts than me in this shit. But I would assume that when you are in the street life, there's like a certain code, right? There's probably like a street code or something like that, where you cannot, you shouldn't be talking about women or kids or something like that. But this dude, I mean, I would say like maybe, you know, once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, something like that. You might just get a pass to talk about that guy's woman, or one of your enemies, your ops woman or something like that, or his kids, if the opportunity calls for it, right? But to do what like Jason does every single day, royalty this, royalty that, royalty this, royalty that, royalty's son, royalty's daughter, royalty's son, royalty's daughter, royalty's mama, royalty's sister, royalty's daughter. Like, I would think, man, I don't know, that I don't think that would be acceptable on the street. Like, a few times, okay, you know, you might give them a pass here and there, but every day,
she's a woman. To hear her husband talk about a lady every night is disgusting and it's a fucking turn off. That's why you don't get her pussy wet, nigga. Because every night you got royalty in her kid's name in your fucking mouth. Take that name out your mouth and she'll open her legs to you. How about that?
Damn. Nothing but the truth. She is on fire. Wow. But let me go. Let's check out Jason's live stream, man. I heard people said that he talked about me like in the last hour or so. Let's check out what he was saying about me.
CJ done 1 live. CJ done 2 of them. He's never came back and done nothing. Shout out to CJ. He is a whole liar, bro. CJ ain't paying shit to talk about no Charlene. He's a goofy.
He's paid Jason a few times $500.
Twice. He paid me twice because I was going hard. CJ never paid me no other money.
You just said he paid you twice because you are going hard. Now, let's just take this one step at a time, man. If you go on his channel, on Jason's channel, this channel right now, how many videos has he done on royalty? I mean, would it be safe to assume that the majority of his videos are against royalty or against CJ So Cool? Let me know in the comment section. Would you say that the majority of his videos are against CJ So Cool or against royalty? Which one is it, man? Come on now. It's multiple choice. There's only 2 options. It ain't that hard, man. It's not a very difficult question for you guys. Get in the comment section. Which one would you assume? All right. And based on that, and based on the super chats that he has received from CJ So Cool, how would it look like to you looking at this $500? And he said twice. He got paid twice. So I think that's like what, like $1,000? You got paid $1,000 in support of CJ So Cool to do what? Because he loves you, or because he supports your agenda, he supports the content you put out against royalty? Like, which one is it, Jason? You know, come on, Jason, we ain't all that slow. I know a lot of your people are slow. A lot of your followers are slow, but you're not slow. You definitely a smart man. You know what you know, and I know. So we both know what's going on.
Mom gives me cash apps and super chats. Corny as hell.
Oh, this is one of them right here, paying him $500. All right, this is not the...
Look, all on my dick. All on my dick.
All of my dick. All of my dick. Man, you should turn that into a song, man. It sounds like, Jason, I think you can definitely spin it off into a nice little rap song.
Lame as hell, boy. I thought this live was over. We back on. Let's go. I was about to end this shit. We back.
He's done it, I think, maybe another time as well. I don't remember how many times, but he's done it a few times. He's done it on PJ's channel. He's done it on several other channels. So he is encouraging.
He's lame. Well, what? I'm gonna stand up a couple times. I'm gonna put my head in front of the thing a couple times just so he won't, you know what I'm saying, be on that copyright bullshit.
Bro, I don't do no copyright bullshit, man. What are you talking about? I'm not petty like that. I'm not one of those other petty channels that you be like trying to talk about. I've never done that shit. I've never done it to Jason. He can sit on there and tell you whatever story he wants to tell you, but I've never done that crap to anybody.
As well, I don't remember how many times, but he's done it a few times. He's done it on PJ's channel. He's done it on several other channels. So he is encouraging other channels to basically attack royalty. So let's check
No,
out
he's not.
this,
Nope, that's a lie.
Shout out to Nothing But the Truth.
Okay, so Jason, because Jason is a smart man, right? Well, he wants you guys to think he's a smart man. So let me know this. If CJ So Cool is giving you $500, or I guess he gave you twice or three times or whatever, how many times he gave you, how many times has CJ So Cool given super chats to Nothing But the Truth, BSC TV, Kiara's channel, and all these other channels? How come he ain't giving them money? All right, how come he ain't supporting his fellow, black brothers and sisters? How come? Because they ain't pushing the agenda that he wants, or they ain't talking. It's because they're not supporting him. It's because they're criticizing him. So when you are criticizing, that's a bad move, right? So come on, man. Like, if your best friend is like criticizing you for your actions, most people, especially if they got some kind of loyalty to certain people around them, they would accept that criticism and improve on it. But that's not what we're seeing here. We're seeing that if you're not in support of X, Y, and Z, you're not going to get paid. You're not going to get super chats. You're not going to get anything, right? Like, come on, man. Like, you make it make sense.
You're $500. Like I was.
Oh no, he's just listening to Big Tongue. He was just listening to Big Tongue. Thank you, Coriante, but he ain't paying you to do you right. I was just doing what I was doing, and he happened to come over like, yo, bro, spitting it. CJ ain't never come back over. We rock with CJ, but CJ ain't paying me, nigga. I wish he was. He got money. I swear I wish that was the play. You think if he pays me to open my mouth and do videos every day, he can say, yo, I need 5 videos a day, I'll give you this. It will be 5 videos a day about her. You think, I swear I wish that was the play. Matter of fact, CJ, can you pay me, bro? I'll go hard. Like, she's tripping. Yeah, look, I'm saying he's tripping. Boy, I wish that was the play.
Pretty good chunk of change.
Yeah, but you are getting money. You're getting it from either his mom, his brother, somebody in the family is paying you off. All right, I'm not saying like he makes it seem like when I say paying him off, or maybe like I guess the way I'm saying it is making it seem like he's getting a salary or something like that. He's getting a cutout every like so often, every like 2 weeks or something like that. No, you know what I'm talking about. When you talk about royalty against royalty, that is in support of CJ So Cool. So of course he loves watching shit like this. His mother likes watching shit like this. So obviously they're gonna support you. They're not gonna give you every single live stream money, but they do give you money. You just admitted you got paid twice by CJ So Cool. You've been getting paid by Mama So Cool. So, I mean, you know what's up, man. Like, you're a smart man. You know what's going on, man. We both know what's going on.
If you ask me, that's like what, like, well, for me, it's probably going to fill at least 3 cars for a week, 3-4 cars for a week. So $500 is still good money.
I think it would be for anybody, right? It's $500. You know what I mean? Shut your goofy ass up. Boy, you goofy. Shout out to the alley-oop, whoever alley-ooped this, because he's a goofy. He's a big goofy.
depending on where you live. But
see, Jason, he says I'm a goofy, right? Because I had to dumb it down because, you know, he said previously when he was in the street life or whatever, and he used to rob people. Actually, let me jump to the part where he was actually talking about robbing people very close to him. I want you guys, we're going to jump to that part because this is why, you know, I was explaining the whole $500 thing, and he's like, oh, well, 500 is a lot of money. Not because you said when you were part of the street life, robbing people and shit like that, you were making a couple racks. So all that, like, you made it seem like $500 is petty, right? Because you were making, like, way before YouTube, way before all this social media, you were making good money on the street. But that's why I was kind of like trying to dumb it down with this whole $500 example, because $500 is still a lot of money. Don't consider it petty money just because Jason used to rob people and just used to make that fast, quick, easy money based on the stories he would tell you guys. But let me jump to that part because the things he was saying towards the end, it's like crazy shit, like talking about he robbed his mother's best friend or some crazy shit like that. Like, what's wrong with you, man? Something is wrong with you.
If we was in the streets and played sports, but relatively was in the streets, we would have definitely got a half of you lame ass niggas, I promise you. Yeah, we was salamanders, nigga. I robbed so many niggas and then turned around and act like it wasn't me. I told y'all my famous story where I robbed my own fake ass homie because that nigga played us, and it was my best friend's cousin. Yeah, that's how we ain't play. I told y'all that story, right? I called my nigga for the ounce.
He robbed his best friend's cousin, man. Are you all listening to this stuff, man? This is Jason, right? This is the guy, Mr. Positivity, right? This is the guy, just because he might be like a little bit transparent and what he wants you guys to see. But now that he's starting to talk about his past, just think about that, man. Just listen carefully. Listen closely and carefully to what kind of person you're dealing with.
Hey, yeah, bring the ounce over, bro. We put you on. Oh, Jay, I can't even do it. No, that was the other story. I called my nigga for the ounce. He came over, right? This is how quick and motherfucking in the streets we were. He yelled up to my window, yo! I jumped down all flight of my stairs, run around to my back, threw my ski mask on, and crept up on that nigga. This is how motherfucking slick I was, nigga. Because we would have been got you niggas. I then called him and he then said, yo, somebody just robbed me on the side of your house, Jason. Hey, bro, somebody just robbed me. I'm like, what, nigga, you lying? Bro, but he knew I wasn't lying because there was no way from the time he said, yo, and I looked out the window like, all right, bro, I'm coming down. And then you see a nigga walking up the back side of his crib. Nigga, how can he be Harry Houdini? So, nigga, we would have.
So, man, do I even have to, like, give you guys my little input about this? I mean, you guys just heard this man rob the same person he's on the phone with. That's like your best friend, or I guess he tries to be your best friend, in your face, and then behind your back, he's the one stabbing you. He just wears the mask and takes out the knife and stabs you right in the back, right? That's Jason. That's what Jason just said for you. I mean, I may have like explained it a little differently, added a little bit more salt and pepper to it, some Cajun seasoning or whatever, but that's basically it. This is a guy that basically would smile in your face, and then as soon as you turn around, he'll take that knife out and stab you right in your back. And tell you in your face, man, I'm your best friend. I'm your best friend. That's what, and you guys are watching this man literally tell you he's a backstabber.
Put the robbery down on you niggas, man. Real shit. And then called him, and the nigga explained the whole story to me. I got the nigga's whole ounce. This was like 2004. And he's explaining the story to me. Yeah, somebody robbed me, bro. And we upstairs rolling Phillies. This is when Philly Blunts was the shit. Yeah, we upstairs rolling Phillies, my nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? And then I just told.
So he just told you guys literally that he backstabbed the person that was on the phone with him, the one that he claimed like he was cool with, right? So you watching him right now, he's like in your face right now. He's like Mr. Positivity and Mr. Transparency with you guys. You're all how many people were watching this stuff? Like 300-400 people. So he's keeping it 100 with you guys in your face. But then as soon as you turn around, he gonna pull out that knife, pull out that weapon, and stab you right in your back. He just literally told you. He just literally confessed that he's done this in the past, and you want to tell me this man that you're watching and supporting ain't going to do that to you? He just literally told you, I'm capable of doing this. I've done it in the past, where I can sit in somebody's face, smile in their face, have a good time, and then as soon as you turn around, I got you now. That's literally what he just said. It's like, come on, man. Like, do we need to dumb it down? That's why earlier, this is why I jumped to this part, because earlier, I was using that whole $500 example, right? And this is why he was like, oh, well, yeah, $500 is a lot of money. Anybody can agree with that. But that's not what you were trying to say when you were part of the street life, that you were collecting way more money than that. So $500 is petty.
I told you I had a best friend named Aaron. He had a cousin named Rob. Rob was the little bitch cousin of his. Always when we would smoke, his grandma would catch us smoking, and he would be the cousin. He's older than all of us. He would be the cousin like, no, I wasn't smoking. That was Aaron and Jason. And he's the cousin that would smoke like 3 blunts with us, and then we would ask him, is he high? And he was that one nigga that would be like, nah, I ain't even really high. Nigga, we just smoked 19 blunts with you, you lying ass nigga. So guess how I got him? Now, his brother was a prison nigga, so we had to play it a little smart, because his brother is about that gunplay, which we thought. We thought.
You just listen to that part. He had to play it smart. So think about it. Is he playing you guys? You supporters, subscribers, fanboys? Is he playing you guys smart and strategically? He's literally about to explain to you guys how he was able to maneuver this person by playing it smart, because his brother was, he was like trigger happy, right? You got to listen, man. Like, some of you guys don't know how to listen, don't know anything about critical thinking and shit like that.
He was young and wild, so we was about it too. I called my nigga Rob and asked him, can I get a credit sack because, we was down. This nigga told me no. So the criminal man already kicked in. I told you. You told us no, the criminal man kicks in right then and there. I got one more story about y'all too. I robbed my mom's best friend because we needed a TV.
Damn, this man, did you guys just hear that? He robbed his mom's best friend. Let me repeat this like several times until it sinks in. He robbed his mother's best friend. He robbed his mother's best friend. That's how close. Like, this is reckless behavior, right? The fact that his brain is thinking like this, you got to think, what is this person capable of? Think about it, man. This is like, how do you guys know he's not doing this on you? He ain't playing this strategically on his followers, his supporters, subscribers.
And it was snowing. Wait till y'all hear this. I'm going to finish off with that story. I got stories for you. I'm about to start a story just on all of the robbery stories we did. All the robberies we did and the ones we didn't even get caught with. I'm about to just do stories on that. Real shit, make a whole page. So my nigga Rob, right? Mind you, his cousin is my best friend. He said he couldn't give us no credit weed. So I waited a half an hour. I called him and said, yo, somebody's down by the store. They need an ounce. Eager dick, eager hands, eager money. He said, oh, all right, we walking down there. I said, they right in the Dairy Mart lot. Yeah, I stopped my prey the whole time down. I stopped them the whole time down. I watched them. I lived on the main drag. I watched them, but my plan was to let them get down there and realize nobody was down there. It was me getting them when they start to go back home. So what did I do? I ran ahead. Like a sniper, got to lead the bullet.
So, I don't know how many stories he's told right now, but he's literally giving you guys example after example after example where he basically portrays himself, all right? He plays the role of a backstabber. This is the role of a backstabber. You guys can choose whatever, word that describes him best to you, whichever word makes you feel good. But the way I see it, the way I'm listening, is he's describing himself as a backstabber. He's telling story after story where he's done people that he knows dirty. People that he knows directly, indirectly associated with. People that he's acquainted with, whether they're friends, relatives, or whatever. Dirty, backstabbing. Example after example after example. He's about to give you another example. He's about to make a whole channel to tell you about his character, and you want to let me know that this man really cares? Come on, man. Like, y'all some stupid, slow-brain idiots.
When the nigga's running, so he shoot a little ahead, so the nigga can run right into the bullet. Yeah, that's what I did. I led the motherfucker. I ran up and put myself in the bushes to when I know him and my homie had to walk past. So I'm in the bushes like this, blicked up, but it wasn't even a real gun at that time because I wasn't going to pull out no real gun on my cousin's homie that I actually chill with too. But mind you, I'm masked up. You don't know it's me, but I can't use my voice when I rob these niggas because they're going to know it's me. Jason got a distinct voice, if y'all don't know that by now. So I raised up, told them niggas, I had to do like that to muffle my voice so he wouldn't know who it was. So I'm directing them, put the fucking weed down. The niggas was shook. They threw the weed down. Give us that shit. Mind you, I told y'all about his brother. He had a prison brother. So now, because he was a bitch, so his brother had to come down. So you know me, I'm an actor too. I go throw water on my body.
Jason is a professional backstabber, man. This is I don't know what they call it, man. Like a traitor, backstabber. I'm sure you guys will have the right word, you know, some of you guys that are like, oh, that's what they call it in the street code, right? This dude is what I call a backstabber, a traitor that has to go change his voice, put a ski mask on to rob people, intimidate people that he knows for what? To get some material possessions? Like, that should show you, listening to this man tell these stories, what kind of character he is. People can say all day long that, oh, that was my past, I'm a changed person now, but you could be a changed person, but you still got some old habits, all right? People never, like, they might stop doing certain types of things because of legal reasons or because of certain other reasons, risk factors, physical factors, but they still have the knowledge. All right, he still has knowledge on how he can do certain things like this, how he can execute certain strategies and backstabbing people. And he's backstabbing people that he knows, which is like, that's like dirty, that's personal. That's like personal. Like, you know, when they shoot people a certain way, you can tell like, oh, that person is that was a personal thing. There was a personal relationship here based on the way it was done. That's Jason. I mean, that's literally what he's describing. Like, he just told you story after story. Oh, I got to change my voice because they know Jason has a distinct voice. I had to do this. I robbed my mother's best friends for the TV. Bro, you should be ashamed from yourself, man. Why would you even tell stories like that? I mean, I'm pretty sure like a lot of people that watch them don't even have the brain power to even, they listen to this and they listen to it from like a one direction, right? It's like you go watch a movie or something like that. You watch the movie, you love the movie, you're entertained by the movie, and then you go home and you go about your business. You don't really care about what you just saw, but other people can go there and learn from what they see. And you just listen to this man tell story after story after story after story of him backstabbing people that he knows directly or indirectly. Like, you need to wake up, open your ears, and listen closely to what this guy is saying. Because just because he did it in the past doesn't mean he won't do it in the future. Doesn't mean that any of you guys watching him, he won't turn around and stab you in the back. He's done it time and time again. He just told you he's done it to person after person after person. He's done it smart. He's done it, executed it very smoothly. So he's got it down to a T. He knows what he's doing. He's an expert in this field. Story after story after story. He's literally just told you. But anyways, man, I'm just going to wrap it up here. I mean, we already get the point now. We already get it, Jason. You know, you're a professional at what you just told us you've been doing for a while in your past, right? I got to emphasize this. He did it in the past. He's a changed person now, man. He's a preacher now. He's a good man. He's a man of God now. That's the new agenda now we got to put out there, the marketing agenda. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.